Hi, today is Monday, and I hope you are having a lovely day. This week is another theme week chosen by Kayla, and it's also Harry Potter related once again. And we have to pick our favorite quotes from the books or from the movies, and we have to pick our favorite scenes from the movie. I'm going to do this quickly because I really want to go and take a nap, and also I kind of have to pee. Bop, bop, bop. I'll start off with the movies because that's probably the easiest thing to go through in my mind right now. In the sixth movie, where Harry is like drunk from Liquid Luck, and I just love that part, and like the Pinterest part. Yeah, that's what I like about that movie. In Order of the Phoenix, I like when they're eavesdropping with the ear, and Crookshanks comes and eats it, or starts to eat it, and then they say, we hate your cat, Hermione," or something like that. In Goblet of Fire, I like when Neville is dancing by himself. That is a major G-poi, meaning that is so me, it's not even funny. That's all I have for the movies right now. I don't know, I'm not very good. I was going to reenact them, but that would take way too long. And now on to the books. This is going to be kind of really limited because, there's 7 books, and it would take forever to say all my favorite book quotations, so I'm only going to name like 5. This is from the first book, and it's the song that the Sorting Hat sings, because I like that song. Well, yeah, I don't know, it's not really, I don't know, I just like it. "Oh, you may not think I'm pretty, but don't judge on what you see. I'll eat myself if you can find a smarter hat than me. You can keep your bowlers black, your top hat sleek and tall, for I'm the Hogwarts Sorting Hat, and I can cap them all. There's nothing hidden in your head the Sorting Hat can't see. So try me on, and I will tell you where you ought to be." Turn page. "You might belong in Gryffindor, where dwell the brave at heart. Their daring nerve and chivalry set Gryffindors apart. You might belong in Hufflepuff, where they are just and loyal. Those patient Hufflepuffs are true, and unafraid of toil. Or yet in wise old Ravenclaw, if you've a ready mind, where those of wit and learning will always find their kind. Or perhaps in Slytherin you'll make your real friends. Those cunning folk use any means to achieve their ends. So put me on, don't be afraid, and don't get in a flap. You're in safe hands, though I have none, for I'm a thinking cap." A lot in Deathly Hallows that are my favorites, but I'm only gonna pick 2. I remember one of them, but I vaguely remember the other, so I'm going to have to look for them, and that's going to take some time. The quote that I like is said by Hermione, and it's not because it's just like a quote that I like in general. I just like that Hermione says it because I just think that it just shows strength in her, and I just love it a lot for some reason. Don't question it. Don't question me. I'm going to start from the quote before it, said by Griphook, and it doesn't have that much of a backstory from there, but basically, they're talking to Griphook about breaking into Gringotts. So I'm just gonna read it. But it is about precisely that. As the Dark Lord becomes ever more powerful, your race is set still more firmly above mine. Gringotts falls under wizarding rule. House elves are slaughtered, and who amongst the wand carriers protests? We do, said Hermione. She had sat up straight, her eyes bright. We protest, and I'm hunted quite as much as any goblin or elf, Griphook. I'm a mudblood. Don't call yourself, Ron muttered. Why shouldn't I, said Hermione. Mudblooded, proud of it. I've got no higher position under this new order than you have, Griphook. It was me they chose to torture back at the Malfoys. This is said by Kingsley Shacklebolt. I like it. I'd say that it's one short step from wizards first to purebloods first to Death Eaters. We're all human, aren't we? Every human life is worth the same and worth saving. I'm going to end it with a quote said by Dumbledore in Sorcerer's Stone. I'm going to end it with something Dumbledore said in Sorcerer's Stone, because I like it a lot, and I would go through every book, but I'm just going through the first and last. Whoops! It does not do to dwell in dreams and forget to live. That was actually hung up on this wall here before in Post-its, but they slowly started coming down, and so the quote stopped existing on my wall. But I'm starting a whole new wall of quotations. So far I have one by Emma Watson, one by John Green, and one by Darren Criss. And that is what I have so far. And if you want me to put any quotes that you think are really wonderful, then you can either tell me in a video or you can, post a comment with that quote. And I will see if I will put it up there. And I look very yellow. I don't know what's making me look really yellow. I'm not tan. There's something in my hair too. Critical. So Deathly Hallows is good. I hope you are all well. Natasha, I shall see you tomorrow, my lovely.